I'm like the new Dick Cavett, just the dick. And what a way just to start the show. Good evening, everybody, and thank you for coming to our webcast, videocast, and debauchery called Happy Buds Productions. We have something in the background that's making some noise, but we'll figure that out. So we're here in beautiful Apollo Beach, Florida. And there was something feeding back. Maybe your phone, this and that. Something coming up here. Craig, are you there?
Yes, I am.
All right. Well, Craig, give us a minute. We'll be with you in a second, okay?
Okay. I'm here.
Need you to sharpen your mic up a little bit, okay? And then there's a second me in the corner, which doesn't have to be there either. I don't know what's up with that, but we'll figure that out. Good evening, everybody. And we have Craig here a little early into the show. So I'm just going to do my little introduction here. Craig is going to be joining us. We're live here in beautiful Apollo Beach. Happy Buds is a fantastic little get-together of all my friends around the world that want to discuss fantastic topics, have a good time, chill out on a Saturday night or on a Thursday when we do it. The show is not just about the buds as far as the green buds, but also the friendships we make and the adventures we have in this world. I'm lucky enough to have with us a fantastic executive producer tonight. Mystery Man X is behind the counter, who would like to be 100% not identified tonight. We also have Joanne Duran, who is behind the engineering and also the preparation of the show, and she gets a shout out too. Now, Happy Buds normally has a second co-host with us tonight, and he's running a little late, but he promises he's going to be here. And in return, we're going to throw the baloney on his ass when he gets here because he's late. But other than that, if you would like to join our show, you can join in on the chat. You can come into the studio here and join us live. As well, we have another guest coming in a little later and a remote cooking class coming in because the stoner treat tonight is going to be a virtual stoner treat. And that will be brought to us by Debbie Diaz, or Chef Boyardee, as we like to call her in the kitchen tonight. I don't know if anyone got that one. Hello? Is this thing on? Jesus. I'm working on a tightrope with one person here. I'm like Shecky Green tonight. So that being said, I'm going to ask some people to share and like the show, get some friends on, and take a tiny little break here so we can share this to a few more pages, get some more interest in the show, and then think about the questions that you have got for us tonight. That being said, we'll catch you in 2. right, everybody. We're back here, and we are here with my buddy Craig, who's
Hey,
disappeared.
I'm still here.
All righty. All right, we're gonna pull Craig up in the corner here. This is Chronic Craig.
Chronic.
And chronic bubonic Craig.
Very good. Fantastic.
And just to put this in perspective, this is brought to you by Jordan's. That is the smoke of the evening. And I know you don't particularly smoke, but you've been known to drink very hard.
No, I actually cannot drink anymore due to my medications that I'm on, getting older. So I've gotten into the wonderful world of gummies.
Well, again, now we're talking. See, now you mentioned a very serious point here.
Yes.
As we're getting older, we're more acceptant of the things that our parents were not acceptant of, because we grew up in a different generation, and people don't get killed by smoking weed. Oh, by the way, before we go any further, I've got to put out a disclaimer. This fantastic show, which is slightly educational and slightly funny, will not be responsible for you guys doing anything stupid based on what we say. That being said, this is our disclaimer. Enjoy, partake, use your own judgment. I don't have much extra. That being said, let's go on, Craig.
Yes.
Now, by the way, before that's going on, we happen to have a live demonstration of Stoner Foods, which is that in our feed? We have fajitas being made by hand by Debbie Diaz, who is a correspondent from our show. She dips in now and then with some fantastic ideas. The last one was kicking guys in the balls. That being said, Craig, continue. Tell me about the gummies that you take and how often you take them.
I think the ones I'm taking that I've liked the best are something called Zoomies.
So I'm guessing that is a sativa, right? Get you a little perky.
No, it's it reminds me of alcohol, very like a shot. But the nice thing is it's predictable. So
Okay,
I know
that's
it
good.
lasts to like 4 hours.
Now, how long did it take you when you started to eat gummies or consume gummies for you to actually know that they were working?
It takes approximately 20 to 30 minutes.
What about the first time you took them? It feels like the first time.
I'm going to say there again, it was that 20 minutes. I feel
20 minutes. First time you're like, okay, that was it. That was just okay.
Yeah, I think I'm very fortunate in that one of my nieces works at a dispensary.
All right, and if we had our applause button, we'd have that, but that was our last equipment. Joanne, our producer, a note: we need an applause button, not a whip.
Very good. And the nice thing about that is she was able to educate me and give me some options. So I did that, and she got the last one. I can go get the next. When you cut off, I'll go back and I'll get it. I won't break the airtime.
Well, going back to my point, when my mom was sick, probably almost 6, 7, 8 years ago, I mean, maybe 9 years ago, she was lucky enough to live in California. There's only a few things that I think are beautiful in California. One, the landscape, beautiful. And the originals.
Yes.
I'll say that nicely. But after like 94, kind of hit the shitter. But that being said, they were always open and a very liberal, as we all know, state, but they were liberal for some good causes too. And they spearheaded marijuana. Can you bring Judy in too? She's send her a link. And that being said, I had the ability when my mom was very sick to put her on massive amounts of CBD and massive amounts of THC. So at least she could extend her life. And as we get older, you're going to find that it's going to be more of a supplement to extend our lives, I believe, because we're not smoking it to get high. We're smoking it and we're ingesting it to live, but it just happens to have a great side effect. What do you think?
I think that, it was very interesting to me because I liked the way it worked. But the nice thing was I actually felt and enjoyed the day after.
Wow, little residual.
And it was just sort of a lighter sense, and I don't want to say a detachment from life or things like that, because that would be inappropriate. But I'm thinking it was I want to say almost a little bit of the effects wearing on. And I know their THC in general is not a water soluble, so I don't know if it was staying with me that long, but I really enjoyed how I felt the day after. Much more relaxed.
All right, so you didn't have a hangover when you woke up.
No hangover. I wasn't having. Sometimes I was having aches and pains or a horrible hangover, and
Now-
my only result was going to something like doing vodka shots.
All right, well, I was going to ask you that. Not the vodka shots, but do you ingest every day or just as needed?
I do it just as needed, probably
Every day.
a half a dose, maybe a week.
Okay, so you're in a place that you're able to take a dose, nurse it, you feel the effects, and as you feel it wear off, you just take another one and coast.
Yeah, and I just take that and I just usually just use it for that, and it's good. So I mean, one little thing of gummies, and usually they come, and I think the dosage is 10.
10 pack, usually 10 milligrams.
10 milligrams, so
allegedly.
5 milligrams once a week.
So along with that too, do you feel any difference when you're driving, or do you feel any difference when you're late at night?
In general, the only thing I have found is, number one, I don't do it if I'm going to be driving or if I have any obligations coming up in the next time period. I don't do it. Now, I do normally take I want to say it's a CBD or a hemp gummy too sometimes to help me go to sleep. And I don't need that on the nights when I take the other one. And since it's in the evening, I really don't have any trouble going to sleep, and I sleep very well.
Now, do you consider yourself a pothead? I mean, you've known me for a long time. How long have you known that I have smoked weed?
Pretty much from the day I met you. I assumed, yes.
And that was what?
Goes back about 30 years. Yeah,
about 30 years ago.
Yeah.
So I was pretty much at the forefront. And
yes,
I was a visionary.
You were cutting edge.
I was like Juru.
Yes.
I'm like, oh, you must smoke the marijuana.
Yeah, smoke the marijuana.
Oh, my friend, you must smoke the marijuana.
Which is very interesting because in India it grows wild.
Surprise, and they say,
which is really interesting. But
I wish that I had the soundtrack of Wildfire now.
Yeah, which is very interesting too, because that comes back to the idea of addiction with community. It's like if you're in a community and you're active in a community and you have contacts with people, you're less likely to be addicted to things, whether it's alcohol.
So we're going to take a little break right now and bring in Debbie Diaz to talk about the stoner food she's got going on.
Cool. I'm going to go get what I'm taking now, so I can.
Absolutely. So we're gonna close your camera off and bring you back in, and that way I don't have to see your lovely bird house behind you. And you are a Jersey boy, so you got that going for you. All right, so we got Deb there. Deb, can you hear us?
I can hear you. Can you hear
All right,
me?
Deb's taking over here. She's taking over Stoner Snacks tonight, virtual Stoner Snacks.
And we're doing something a little different today, especially at my house. We're doing this thing called cooking. And I am like foreign to that industry. And so I allow others to come to my house and cook their best meals here.
What a great idea. It's the Tom Sawyer method of eating.
I know, right? And today's special guest of honor for the chef in the kitchen is Chef Santana right here. And
what?
He is making his from scratch homemade chicken Mexican fajitas. Right, Santana?
No, quesadillas.
Oh, I'm sorry. Quesadillas.
Oh, quesadilla. You fucked up.
Yes.
Watch your finger, bro.
Yes.
Does
what is this part?
Pico de gallo.
Pico de what? How do you say that?
Pico de gallo.
Pico de what?
Gallo.
Pico de gallo. Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay.
It sounds like you're saying Cinco de Mayo.
No, pico de.
Yeah. So then I think he's taking.
What kind of knife is that? What the fuck's that? A
Putting
Ginsu?
That
shit's cutting through that like it's a can.
I know. Don't worry. It's on a very thick cutting board, so we're good. And I'm just concerned about his fingers. So what are you gonna do with the chicken next? It's gonna go on the grill, and I think we have the grill almost done, right?
All right. So what's our basic ingredients for stoners to make this fantastic recipe up?
The basic recipe, it was chicken. You need a whole chicken right here.
Chicken.
And then we have some peppers, jalapeno, we have
Jalapeno.
some tomatoes, and what else do you need?
We need like weed.
we have
Where are the
that,
nachos? Yeah.
yeah. And then I don't know all the ingredients. It's a little scattered at the
Mr.
moment.
X will be there in an hour for a snack, by the way, Debbie.
I know, I heard. But it
Oh,
smells
he's not
good.
kidding.
What? What's the threat?
So what is the country of origin of this recipe?
Country of origin is Mexico.
Oh my
So-
God. I used to get some Acapulco Gold. That was absolutely, thank you, Mexican person, for the Acapulco Gold. Your country,
Actually, you guys
came
know
across.
each other. You met at some point, right?
who this?
Yeah, Esteban.
I worked
Yeah.
at your house before with Mike Suzette.
Oh, get out. Look at me. Look at me. How the hell are you, man? Get the fuck out of here. What a small world.
Yes, it is.
Dude, you should cook instead of fucking what else you do.
Yeah, I like it, man. I've been doing this for a good minute.
Man, we should talk.
I like
First,
it.
we need to
I
sample,
can
but
cook
then
you
we
up
can
some-
talk.
I can cook
Kinda
you up
like a
some
dealer.
surprise.
You know, you give a little first, you get them hooked, and they gotta pay.
Hey,
It's an old concept, right, Debbie? Look at McAfee. Fuck, he gave everyone his software. By the way, he's still alive. I'm gonna put that out there. He's in an underground
come
bunker.
over and taste these. These are gonna be
In
his
fucking
cooking is
Honduras.
fantastic. Whatever he cooks. It's,
All right, so what's the seasoning we got there, bro?
the seasonings that we have here are some garlic powder. We have some smokehouse maple, and we got some ground pepper and some Himalaya pink salt and refried beans. And
Now let me ask him. Do you think we could infuse this with CBD?
Pretty sure you can.
it kind of looks like it right here.
I'm telling you, man. We're
This
this is the way we're thinking tonight on Happy Buds. And by the way, thanks for cooking for us tonight. So
Yeah.
about
Yeah.
how many people portions are there for what you
How
got?
many?
For that chicken, we're gonna
Probably-
shred it all up and then put it in the tortillas.
So how many do you think?
Well, there's 20 tortillas. That's 20 quesadillas.
20 quesadillas.
Fuck.
Yes, this
Let's take
bird.
another pack.
Well, that's great.
Yes. So
You'll see.
don't worry, I'll save you some.
Well, you know I'm fasting, so I'm gonna turn it into a breakfast enchilada. How you like that shit? Boom.
But I'll put the recipe, in the comments. I mean,
Well, we're gonna catch up with you in about 15 minutes and see.
Yeah,
what-
definitely.
after
Check
the
it back
meat's-
in.
After you're done cooking your meat, Debbie. Oh, by the way, my meat's going into the dehydrator this weekend, so then I'll be able to give you some fresh meat in my mouth.
I know Hurricane Debbie was enough right now.
That was enough meat. So what was I gonna say? We'll catch up to you in about 15 minutes, and Chef Tell.
Yeah. Chef
Catch
Mike?
up. All right, let's get Craig back into the show, or take a break. It's our engineer's call. Craig is waiting.
I'm here.
Oh, welcome back, my friend.
Very good. And I have the red, white, and berry.
All right, so let's see what you're. Read me the back of the package. Let's see what we got.
Oh, now it's way like if you could
Oh,
see.
dude, you need it. All right, so
You probably can read it better than I, but no.
no, I got one of these. I'll show Mr. X downstairs what I used to read. I have literally bifocal contacts, and I've got this magnifying glass on a whale's tooth, and it's the size of like 6 fucking inches.
Yeah.
It's true. So many cliches are true, man. When you turn 40 years old, your eyes go.
And just then,
Yeah, they've got every time I go there, they add a +5.
Yes. No. It's hard.
+5.
Yeah, I'm still buying them, but I buy multiple pairs and it's horrible. But yeah,
All right,
no,
so-
and so I completely allow my niece to figure out. She just asks me questions about what I liked, what I didn't like, and then she tells me what to get. And I go down to the dispensary and she's there and she says, let's try this one. And she's there.
All right, so I'm
It's
going to go
really
into
good.
topics for tonight. All right, and then did you take one tonight, by the way?
No, I did not.
May I suggest that you do?
I was going to, but then
You
I
really
figured,
should have
I
pre-gamed.
really don't know. You know what? I'll take a half.
You know what? I don't want to be again, people at home. We did have a disclaimer.
Yes, I know. So
We
what I'm
did-
I'm
hold
saying
on.
is
We
And
did
they're
have us.
wonderfully-
If you
and they're
see
little
him in a
rainbow
tree
colors.
upside down in his 4x4, I had nothing to do with it.
That's it. That's yeah.
All right, and that's without
Pretty
taking one.
little. Ooh, try to get the camera here. Where's the camera?
So
And it's
believe it or not, Craig and
pretty.
I also have another history. We won a film award together. I did
Yes.
the soundtrack. He did the film that was right before. That was about 2018, 19, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah, 5-year anniversary came up. Oh, look at that square boy. Look at that, and he's going in. He's taking out. He's going the distance. He's going,
Which
the
is
speed.
really funny because Cake was my wife is getting into playing bass.
Oh no shit!
That
My
was
wife's
one of
playing keyboard.
the song. Say again.
My wife's playing keyboard. By
Oh,
the
that's
way, a little side note of my personal life. It looks like the possibility might come together if someone clicks tomorrow of a Rush cover band, tribute band, and probably only going to like 84. That's it. After that, and I love them. Don't get me wrong, but they went super keyboards, and to do that, I really need someone dedicated in this world who wants to be like Geddy Lee. And some people want to be like Mike. Somebody wants to be like Jimmy. Geddy Lee, guitar, bass, keyboards, sang, sequencers, all around good guy. Very tough to duplicate in the beautiful garage in Apollo Beach.
Mm-hmm.
Just gonna say it. One of the few amazing things that came out of Canada would be Rush, and that is my Rush moment for the evening. And
Men
also
Without
too,
Hats also came from Canada.
and Bret Hart. And along with that, for $10, you can get your Good Morning, Don't Be a Shitty Person t-shirt. We sell them in all different sizes. We have the basic and we have a deluxe that on the back says Apollo Beach is my happy place. And it's also made out of water wicking material because when you live down here in Florida, you must navigate like you never navigated before. That being said, our next topic is going to be the storms. By the way, Craig, I got to send one of these up to you. So I'll send you
Can I
one.
have one in the back that says like staff?
Well, you know what? We could
If
give
I
you.
stay with this.
How about I get you one that says staph infection?
Oh, that's good. Yeah. It's
Okay.
much better than what I've gotten.
And again, you're a survivor too. I got the
Yes.
phone call from you like 5-6 years ago. You're like, Howard, man,
Yeah.
things aren't looking good.
No,
And you were
they
like,
weren't.
you're like, dude, this might be the last time I talk to you. I go,
Well, I
"What?"
wasn't that.
No, hold on.
bad. It
And I go,
wasn't-
what are you closing down?
Yeah. Well, yes.
By the way, yes, I decided to close down.
Yeah, no, the had prostate cancer. So
Yeah.
that's actually come through and that's good. Whoa, Jesse. Jesse doesn't have his mic on.
All right, well,
I
Jesse,
do.
go ahead.
I should have the mic on.
You're good now. It was a
Okay.
delay. You're good.
Everybody-
Okay.
I
Greg,
don't
we're
think
gonna
I ever
defer
met
to you.
Jesse.
No, you haven't.
What's that?
Jesse and I have a little history. Welcome everyone, Jesse, to the show. Jesse's a local, regional, and aspiring national comedian who happens to be as much and as handsome as me, a Buccaneer fan. I met Jesse tailgating, and we have high-fived ever since. It's amazing how you meet somebody in the most unique situations and they tag along with you longer and better than people that you would suspect would. And he's a happy bud. It is fucking amazing. I love following you. You fucking crack me up. I can't believe, and not just that, when you saw my love for the pub sub and I told you how I made mine, I think
Yeah.
tears came to your eyes, bro.
yeah,
You're like, this
Yeah,
guy's a
man.
fucking maniac.
pub subs, man. You can't beat them. Yeah.
Well, in return, too, not too many jobs had perks in life. Dude, you had a fucking great perk with your life. I'm not going to tell people what you did, but you always showed up to the tailgate loaded for fucking bear.
Oh, yeah.
And-
Most definitely.
And this motherfucker invented the queso cheeseburger before fucking Chili's did. And these dirt bags that are all whatever came up to me. We were we were the Bucks then. Are they
Yeah.
Bucks? Okay. And I'll preference this with this. We were 13 games losing in a row over 2 seasons. The only thing to look forward to, thank you,
Was the tailgate?
was the tailgate and the queso burgers. And
Yeah.
we made these big fucking burgers. He goes, check this out. We're high as fuck. He goes, I love making my burgers like this. He takes this fucking cup of fucking queso. It goes all over the burger. It's like, holy shit. He slapped that on the fucking roll. He goes, "Eat this." Oh my gosh, it was fucking. I'm like, so he's my spirit animal in a lot of respects, and so we've got some time together. And then he one day said to me, "Hey man, I'm gonna be a comedian." I'm like, "That's not funny."
Yeah.
And he goes, "No, for real. I got a gig and I like it."
Okay.
And I'm like, "Really?" And he goes, "Yeah, I'm gonna fucking do this." And I'm like, "Balls." Hold on, we have a sound effect for balls. It says T-balls.
If you're gonna lie to me, tell me there's a broad waiting in the car. I want to ton my balls.
So with that, Mr. Comedian, tell me what's going on in your life.
Tonight I'm at the Joke Joint, performing with some friends of mine, Jersey the Haitian Sensation and Chris Alexander. It's going to be a fun show. I just got my
the Haitian Sensation.
yeah, the Haitian Sensation.
I think I snorted that in the 80s.
Yeah, probably so.
You can use that one tonight too.
Yeah, that's more like the Bolivian Sensation, you know.
Well, I was kind of broke.
Do you know there's a bar in Bolivia right now, and it rotates like locations, obviously. But you can go there, and if you ask like a taxi driver, if you ask them like, "Oh, where's the cocaine bar?" They will take you there, and you buy a beer, and you get a little fucking 20 bag attached to the fucking beer. And so like,
get the Coke.
Yeah, and every time you order a drink, you can order a gram, and it's like $20 for a gram. I'm like, holy shit, dude! And that's no fentanyl in that shit. That's pure Bolivian cocaine, sir. That's a good time.
Yeah, talk about making it easier now. You know, it's probably cheaper to fly there and have a good time than it is to try and get something that's anything good here. But again, we had a disclaimer tonight, and I will put it publicly out there. I haven't touched that stuff since 1991, and the night that I threw it all down the toilet was the worst and best night of my life. Next to marrying my beautiful wife.
Yeah, no, it's a bad drug, but you know, it's fun.
But I'll tell you what, it makes you feel good.
Yeah, no, you make a lot of questionable decisions, like, you know.
Yeah, like how fast can my car go through my garage?
Yeah. or like how many hookers can I get in one evening? Yeah,
in that car.
Yeah, in that car, like a fucking clown car full of hookers. Yeah. Good times.
Exactly. So you got that going on tonight. So you're what's the name of the place and where's it located?
The Joke Joint in Summerfield, Florida.
All right, so there's still time for people to get tickets?
Yeah, actually you can walk in the door and you can get tickets walking right through the door, and it's like $20 and you get 4 drink tokens, and you get free food by the Cuban restaurant next door, so it's nice.
And you can go next door and get yourself a gram of Coke. I love it.
If only.
It's at the Bolivian Bakery. Whoops! Did I get that one out?
Yeah.
They happen to be open on Saturday nights to 4 a.m. I don't understand why.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. I just booked a headlining gig at Madcaps out in New Smyrna for September, so I'm super stoked about that.
Do you want to come on the show beforehand and maybe prop it up and?
Absolutely, for sure. Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of fun, man.
If you'd like to come down, maybe get some of your friends lined up too, and they can be remote, and you can be here. And dude, I will trifecta this fuck up. How would you like to do it right before a Bucks game?
Oh, that'd be dope.
And I got the seats. You're welcome to.
Yeah, that would be awesome. Yeah, I'm actually going to be coming down there. Not too far. I'm going to be at Sunshine Comedy Club, the former Coconuts, down in St. Pete, and
that's
so
cool.
I'll be down there. Yeah.
When's that?
I'm not sure yet. I just talked to the guy, and we're gonna work out some dates. So I'm gonna be down there, and then I'm gonna pop over to another comedy show right after that and do a twofer. But you know,
it's not the first time you've done a twofer. I'm gonna put that out there.
No. Usually double fisting beers at the Bucks game. You know.
Oh my god, dude. Do you remember? On a side note, we share a third friend that actually put us together. Do you remember how much of, and he's still around, and hopefully he's watching this show, but he works for the government now.
Oh no.
Oh yeah. Do you remember how much of a fucking maniac that guy was? I love him. We're still friends, but he would just like fucking disrobe and throw his shit all over the game.
Oh yeah.
Out
of his mind. His mind. We
fucking sucked so bad. And by the way, 7:00 tonight, the Buccaneers are starting their 2024 season with their preseason games already started 30 minutes ago. Go Bucks! We're going to watch our replay tonight. And,
Oh yeah.
I've never, again, you're from this area. It took humility to stay a Bucks fan.
Bro, it was like I remember when we were buying our season tickets, and it was like, and the lady, yeah, no, the lady that was like on the phone with us, she's like, yeah, we're not raising the prices. I'm like, you fucking can't. I was like, you should be paying us to be there at this point, just so it looks full.
42-inch TV.
Yeah, dude. Well, hey, you know what? Jameis Winston finally got the team he deserved. He's a Brown.
And I think that's the joke of the night. And it's a shame because now we can see.
Yeah. The fucker, all that squinting was because he couldn't see. We all thought, is the sun in his eyes? No, he needed LASIK eye surgery.
Get him a fucking visor. No. How about you look at square one? Can the motherfucker see the A on the wall?
Yeah.
I mean, let's just start with that, guys. It took you 3 fucking years to realize that the guy you spend the most fucking money on can't fucking see.
Dude,
really?
But you have millions of dollars. You are a fucking NFL quarterback. You can't go get your eyes done in the off season? Like, what the fuck?
Dude, fucking
you have top of the line medical staff.
Gronk lived at the facility. The season was over. He lived there for 4.5 months. He had doctor's care, food, everything. Come on, Jameis.
Yeah.
He was already with the team. They said, hey, stay for 3 months. He saved his rent. And that being said, Joanne and I, my lovely wife and engineer the show, I'll put her out there, JD Coaching, thank you very much, and Real Estate Services. We were driving through Atlanta the other day, and we realized Atlanta was so fucking dirty and so fucking ugly, except for a few fans in Atlanta for us that we just lost 5 of. You can't even fucking see it. When you're driving through Atlanta, they block it. They don't want you to see shit. It's like a fucking wall of concrete. When at least you're to go to the Bucks game and they lose, it's beautiful out.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Now
at least the scenery's nice.
My buddy Craig here, who's also a comedian, not by choice. He actually lives in Jersey.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So the storm that we got a week and a half ago is affecting them fucking like 9 days later.
Finished that yesterday.
So
we got it.
They get a little bit of our world, and I always go on the computer and stuff, say, the storm is coming. They think I'm Chicken fucking Little. Everyone got their ass kicked on this one, didn't they? For real.
I mean, it definitely dropped a lot of rain. I was seeing pictures from Tampa and shit like that. All the flooding you guys had, especially St. Pete, was fucked.
St. Pete's fucked.
Well, they have shitty drainage, man.
Florida.
They have shitty drainage. But for us, it wasn't where I'm at. It was just a little wind and rain. It wasn't too bad.
By the way, Jesse, I'd like people to, if you could type in there your address, call out your YouTube. We're going to cut some chunks out of this video too. Let people know how they can get a hold of you, the next few gigs that you have, and when you're coming to Tampa, so you can hang out with me and watch the Bucks kick some ass.
Hell yeah,
and
man.
You can even come with Mr. X. You'll like Mr. X.
Oh yeah.
Mr. X is dude. He's so badass. He's not even going to be on camera. And I'm not just saying that. I mean, he's cool as fuck.
Is he Speed Racer's older brother?
Yes. You found him. After 50 fucking years, you found him. So what's on the game plan as far as what you're talking about in your routine? Anything? Is it topical? Is it old school? Are you firing them off one at a time like Shecky fucking Greenstein? What you got there, kid? Come on. If I got 30 seconds,
I got a new joke about my dad. I can't take him in public. I had to take my dad to the Social Security office the other day, and my dad thinks that it's funny to drop vaguely racist jokes in mixed company, and he thinks it's okay. Like we're in the lobby waiting to get let into the Social Security office, and he's standing next to a black one, and I'm fucking terrified. And I hear him say the word jumper cables, and I go, oh no! And I go running over, and I can't get there in time. He's like. He's literally telling the black, he's like, damn, this lobby's as busy as a pair of jumper cables at a black funeral. I was like, what the fuck? And I'm like, Dad, we're in a government building. Let's try not to commit hate crimes. Jesus Christ.
They got a cell downstairs. They're waiting for you, dude. This is a whole different world.
Oh, dude, listen, I don't think you recognize the current political climate you find yourself in. I was like, take it easy, okay?
Let me tell you
Jesus
something.
Christ.
If you make a right turn, you might get fucking pulled over.
Yeah, right.
You can have that joke too. I'm full
Yeah.
of them. Just give me a credit tonight. Say, hey, I want to just thank my buddy who's not going to see me tonight, but he just threw me 2 great jokes that he said I could have.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
You make a right turn, you might get fucking arrested.
Oh, dude, listen, I can't take him anywhere, man. He encountered a they, them in Walmart and totally butchered that whole scenario, which was hilarious.
But I can't
so
blame him because I got tripped up at fucking the store the other day by a fucking rainbow Oompa Loompa. And I was like, dude,
Jesus.
I'm like, dude, not dude. Hey, how you doing?
Yeah.
It's
No,
like,
you
hey,
can't
it's you.
Yeah, you can't win. You can't win.
can't.
No, it's impossible. Yeah.
I mean, looks like a chick, has a mustache, Harry Potter glasses, denim jeans with ripped pants, and fucking heels. I don't know.
Dude,
how do you make that call, Jesse? You're the comedian.
I don't, dude. Listen, I was doing comedy one night, and I was in Gainesville. That was my first mistake.
No,
and there was
plenty
this
more before that, dude. I know.
Right. There was this girl, and I say girl because she had giant fucking tits, and they were hanging out of her shirt. And I kept calling her, like by her female pronouns, and she's like, "Oh no, I'm a he, him." And I'm like, "Well, you're gonna have to put those tits away because I can't. I just not. What do I do with this? Like, I don't know.
Do I get hard? Do I not get hard? Do I feel? Am I impressed with myself? I got a chick to take her shirt off, or it's a chick dude. So is it like less credits, but I still got the shirt off? These are things going off in your head, I'm sure.
Yeah, I can't concentrate. All I see is tits in my face, and you want me to call you a guy. I don't know how to work with that. I don't know how to do that. I'm not equipped to it.
I'm not opposed to it, but literally when they're stuffing in your face, you have to address it. Again, you do be whoever you want. Just don't get in my fucking way.
Yeah, when I got you bent over the couch later, am I gay? Like, well, I don't know how this works.
It depends if there's a fucking stick shift, dude.
Coming into Broadway in the car, I want to ton my balls.
No. Yeah, there's no stick shift. She's a full-on chick. Full-on chick. That's a dude. Okay. Yeah. Sure.
I wish
All
I had
right.
a dude like that later. So, Craig, would you like to chime in on this? You're awfully quiet. You're normally
I'm going to stay completely out of this.
I forgot to tell you, Craig is a practicing Mormon.
Oh.
Yes. It was very offensive, but I just sort of turned myself on.
Oh, being a Mormon is very offensive. Okay. They're the nicest people on the planet. You can't even get mad at Mormons. They are the nicest fucking people.
I know. We're
fucking
very
don't piss
good.
off a Quaker.
And we got like hordes of food down in the basement. We're great.
Yeah. Yeah, the only people that will survive the collapse, Mormons.
Yeah.
There won't be any coffee, but it'll be Mormons.
Mormon coffee, please.
Decaf.
I will say this: the Mormon temples have great architecture. Whoever they got designing those things is fucking killer.
Yeah, without a doubt.
Yeah.
And that's another topic. So going back,
and you got Mitt Romney.
Well,
yay!
Hey, junk bond Mitt, who made his money on Staples and ran.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's it's funny. He should be from Florida because of all the flip flops we wear down here. He could be like our state representative of the flip flop.
Yeah. Do you know I get shit for wearing flip flops as my daily shoe? I've had people go, "Dude, you're an adult. What are you doing?" I'm like, I'm a Floridian, and
you know what I tell people, Jesse. You know what I tell people when you move to Florida, you're one step away from giving a shit about anything.
Oh yeah, this is true.
So you know what? You're lucky. You're lucky. You're getting some correspondence out of me because if you're not my peripheral zone, this is why I moved here.
Yeah, this is like the Wild West, man. Florida's the greatest.
It sure is, and I'm waiting for my buddy Craig to come on down. I got some.
I don't see myself doing that. Because I'm really not into the whole retirement thing. I really like being active. I don't think I'll ever retire.
I'm busier than ever here, man.
Say again?
I am busier here than ever. I mean, I feel like the fountain of youth. Thank goodness everything's going well. healthy. Had a little scare, nothing super crazy, but it kind of sucked. 56, both flex body, lost some weight, making some some good times. So
yeah, man.
Down here in Florida, you don't exist. You live. When you live up there, I hate to say it, you work so hard just to exist. That's
I was sort of doing that partial retirement thing, and that seems to be working out.
well,
you guys all come down here eventually.
it's true. It's true. If not, your kids will send you down here.
Yeah, that's it. No, my son already said he's going to send me across the street at the dock. This is what I got across the street.
We got Joseph now. Also, coincidentally, I've got a buddy of mine who's chiming in. He's a Route 88 guy. He's a South Jersey guy, and for some reason, he's a Cowboys fan. So we can instantly all hate him.
Yeah.
I don't know how that works, dude.
I don't get it. I got a buddy here. He's never been to fucking Texas. He's a big Cowboy fan. I'm like, so that makes you like a Cowboy poser.
Yeah, it's like all these people that aren't from somewhere that just pick a team instead of the team where they're at. I've never understood how that works out. Like it's like, yeah, I'm a Cowboys fan. But like, oh, so disappointment too. Okay, all right.
All right. I look at them all like Kip Winger.
Yeah, like, dude, Cowboys.
I'm getting a dirty look.
The difference between Cowboys fans and Bucks fans is Bucks fans never go, "This is our year." Okay, we know better.
Yeah, we're surprised. We're surprised if we're
something
500.
Yeah,
it's just that simple.
I'll take making it to the playoffs for 500, Alex.
Isn't that right? This has been the most glorious 4 years of my life. It seems.
Oh, dude. Oh, yeah.
It is such a pleasure knowing we have half a shot of winning a fucking game now and then. This is such a
we lost those two offensive linemen, man. That sucks.
Yeah, but with adversity comes people stepping up, and I think you're going to see the Bucks really, really recruited well.
Oh yeah,
they and that's the thing. It's funny, or not funny, but when you look at it, everyone's locked into their 32 teams, and and you stay on top of them. But every season, every team, it doesn't matter who it is, one or two of their fucking marquee guys go down in practice.
Yeah,
it's just the numbers game, and it's just a shame. And hopefully, they're in good shape long enough by like game 9, the motherfucker can come back and do some damage because he hasn't been beat up for 8 games.
Yeah. What's the over under on Aaron Rodgers making it through the first week?
Jesse, I have the most beautiful meme waiting. It's been in the canon for 2 years. And I cannot wait to use this meme. And as soon as you see it, you're going to be like,
dude, the fucking poor Jets fans, those guys.
Oh yeah, you can make it anywhere. Who was it who went to fucking Miami? He like walked away from 20 million more a year. Just I don't want to go there. Like 2-3 years ago. It was a KC guy. Who was it? Your guy, Joe. Tyreek Hill. Like, you know what?
Yeah.
We'll give you $150 million a year if you come to the Jets. We'll give you $110 million or whatever it was if you come to Miami. Miami it is.
Yeah. That's not even close. Freeze your balls off and upstate in New York, or fucking or go to Miami.
You win in New York, you still suck.
Yeah.
It's amazing. You can't fucking win.
Yeah, well, both New York teams aren't looking so hot lately. I mean, this is travesty what's happened to the Giants.
Oh man.
I like their new head coach though. I like that guy. I think he's good for them.
So who do we have on the live here? Who we have on the chat? We have who's that? I can't see. Who's that?
Hey,
Eddie Joe. Hi, how's it going? That's a Philadelphia contact.
Oh shit.
Yeah, and if you ever get to Philadelphia, she'll come to your show. She likes to
hell yeah.
Go to live entertainment. She's very supportive. Nice, great person that we met years ago.
Awesome.
And thanks for watching the show. And we're gonna take a break right now. Jesse, tell everyone how they can get a hold of you real quick.
You can follow me on Instagram at Jesse Got Jokes, and that's where it's going to have all the links to my other stuff because my last name is horrendous, so I had to change it to Jesse Got Jokes so people could fucking follow me.
I even pull it up with the fucking ampersand. It doesn't find your ass. I feel like fucking a stoned Vanna.
Yeah, it's bad. It's real bad. So yeah, that'll have all the links to all my other social medias and the podcast that I do with my buddy. And but I gotta actually head inside the comedy club and get ready
Hey,
to tell
have a
these
great
jokes.
show
Man.
tonight.
Absolutely, man.
Craig-
Thanks for having me on. Hey, nice meeting you, Craig.
Yes, thanks. Nice meeting you.
I'll see you guys
All right.
later. All
Let's
right.
go, Buck,
take
and I'll
care.
talk to you
Goodbye.
about
Go,
it. You want to go to preseason? Call me next week. I have seats. Come on down.
Okay. All
Peace
right.
out. Love you, bro. Good night.
Later, man. Love you too. See you.
All right, so that's another happy bud here, and make sure you check out my buddy Jesse, his website. Check out his live show. He's got New Smyrna Beach coming up. He is pretty much in central Orlando area, but he also drops into the Tampa St. Pete area. We're gonna have his information up. With that, we're gonna take a break real quick because I need a drink of water, and my joint fell on my shirt, and I want to light it up. So, that being said, Craig, hang with us for a second.
I'll
Be right
here.
back. I happen to be here with Aldo, who's in charge and runs the Cars and Coffee here in Waterset, which is a local phenomenon, which is kicking butt here and is a free event. He's going to tell you all about it. Hold tight.
Guys, my name is Aldo. I run the Waterset Cars and Coffee every second Saturday of the month from 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. We're here every second Saturday of the month at the landing in Waterset.
What's it cost, Aldo?
Nothing. Here's the only thing I'm gonna ask.
There you
If
go.
like cool cars, cool motorcycles. It doesn't matter if it's a classic, an exotic. It doesn't matter what it is. Come here. We need cool cars and cool people. If you're cool, you gotta come over here.
You're welcome
Every
here.
Second Saturday of the month. Check it out. We have the food truck. We have White Claw. We have the vendors. Free coffee. We always have.
I love the
everything.
Aki. You know I'm a Honda guy.
Yes. So check out the Acura NSXs, the Cybertruck, everything. And guys, follow us. Follow us, Waterset Cars and Coffee, in Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook. Waterset Cars and Coffee every second Saturday of the month, 8 to 10 a.m. Have a great day, guys.
Check him out on South Shore Live, too.
Boom.
Today's featured home is in the desirable community of Waterset. It's nestled in a cozy little cul-de-sac. This home is a 3-bedroom, 2-bath with 2,538 square feet, complete with a pool and a spa in your very own beautiful backyard. The Waterset community has dog parks, pools, miles of walking trails, gyms, tennis courts, and more. To know more about this home, give me a call. My number is 702-858-5454. Welcome to your new home in Waterset. This is a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, single-family home in the sought-after community of Waterset. With a low HOA and tons of amenities in the community, you will absolutely love living in this house. Love this house. See it in your eyes. Give me a call at 702-858-5454 and I'll show you in person.
Did you know that South Shore Cleaning and Supply is locally owned and operated for over 5 years? Oh, there's Howard the owner. Everyone say hi to Howard. You also might have seen one of their vehicles around town. They offer a variety of cleaning services from carpets to tile and grout, laminate and wood floorings, as well as pet remediation and much more. Call today for a free estimate at 8133-642185.
Hey. Scared me. I'm here.
All right. So we're back. Hey, Craig. So South Shore
Hey.
Entertainment Magazine is available. You can get it off here. We're going to put a post up. You can see it behind us. It's got everything that's going on around here in the Apollo Beach, Tampa, South Shore area, as far as the sporting events, as far as the Straz, as far as concerts, as far as anything to do with some good, there's a lot to do down here. That's the thing. Where other places where you live, there's only a few venues. Here, they really have to fight for your entertainment dollar. And you don't have to go anywhere to do anything here because it's Florida. So it's always nice. You go take walks. You can walk out to the beach. You can put your canoe in the water anywhere. That's one step away from giving a shit about everything. And that's what we love about Florida. And Happy Buds is based out of here. Right now, it's about 95 degrees outside. It is one of those hot days in August, but that's why you live here, because you get to pay off 48 more weeks out of the year. So this is our slight struggle here. Also, we've lost the other co-host, still hasn't checked in with us. So I'm thinking that we may have lost him. I don't know. So we're budless tonight, except for me and this goes out to my old friend Craig.
There we go.
I hope there's no X's on his eyes. A toast for everyone who does partake and doesn't partake. And also, too, I'd like to discuss. Hey, there you go. Feel free, if you like, for $10, we'll send you out one of these shirts. $5 shipping anywhere in the U.S. and parts of Alabama.
$5.
Contiguous states, please don't be a dickhead and make me pay $17 for freight on a $9 shirt. But if you want a shirt, if you can't afford one, I'll send you one. I got that. But if you can't afford one, don't beat me up. Be fair. And wake up every morning with your fantastic nighty-night shirt of Good Morning, Don't Be a Shitty Person. We also have a $20 version, which is much more water wicking and more sporty. They come in all assorted colors of your choice or what I happen to have in stock and ship. How do you like that for customer service?
That's amazing. How do you do it? How do you do it?
How do we do it? You've been asking me that for years. You're like, how do you do it?
How do you do it, Howard?
I don't know. I do it with the wonderful love of a fantastic wife who tells me to go to work every day.
And the support of your customers.
And the support of my customers, my friends, and most importantly, my faith in myself. And that being said, what do you think about I don't know if I should go this direction. This is a tough one.
Oh God, go for it. Go for it.
See if we can't find Debbie too. What do you think about tampons in the boys' room? Is that weird?
Maybe they got a bloody nose.
I don't like that talk.
Well,
when I went to school, I think if you put a tampon in the boys' room, they'd have some fun with it.
Yeah, baby.
See,
if
that
you
was one
had
of my
really
topics
bad dysentery, I could see using one.
It sounds kind of weird. I think the word weird is also weird. I think everyone is unique. Weird. Happy Buds are also supposed to be unique.
If you're going to lie to me, tell me there's a broad waiting in the car. I want to tongue my balls.
Craig, would you consider yourself weird?
I would consider myself, yes, because when you're saying something's weird, you're going from like what's society, and if you're off, then you're weird.
What about eclectic? Is that the same word for weird?
No, I think eclectic is more of a positive weird, whereas
what about unique?
Sometimes considered as a negative.
What about unique?
Yeah, baby.
Unique is also
lie. This fucking weed I'm smoking is unique as fuck.
Just like Vance is supposedly weird.
What do you mean by weird?
I don't know. I'm just saying they're saying that Vance is weird. So that's being put out as a negative. So that's considered a negative term. But if they said he was eclectic or unique, that would not be a negative phrasing.
But I don't think he particularly wants tampons in boys' brooms.
And we got back to that. And I'm just saying it really doesn't bother me because there's things that I don't use in the men's room.
I understand. But would you think it would be like mandatory. This is stoner talk, guys. A little on the edge. If you can't handle on it, get off the fucking ship.
No, I think. Well,
Not you, but I'm just saying disclaimers coming up here because I might get some rough waters.
Oh, please! I don't think that's.
So, but
No,
I,
it-
now,
but
I
it
happen,
really
I
does-
happen to be in the janitorial business. I don't know if you are too. But I happen to, and I've got a lot of experience in a bathroom as a male. I've used the toilet. I've also used the outside a lot too. Recently in Florida on the side of the road, different story night. But, and I'm an honest guy.
Okay, personal
when
question.
My question is, when you're stocking a male's bathroom, what are like the essential products that you put in there for a male?
Okay, but are you going with essential? Are you going for
Essential.
image? For example, there's
No,
seat
essential.
covers. How many people actually use the seat covers? And does it offend you if there's seat covers if you don't use one?
Actually, seat covers, when provided, are probably the most used products other than the actual paper.
Yeah, well, hopefully the hand towels are up there too.
Well, you would think, but that's why they don't tell you to have a sign to have a seat cover. They have a sign to use a hand towel. Think about it.
And the soap.
Soap optional when filled. But that being said, if I had even like in my house, if my son had his own bathroom, and he did, I don't think I'd ever find a tampon in there. Unless his girlfriend was living with us.
Yeah, but that was his bathroom.
But it's a male bathroom. It wasn't kind of like now. Now, and other times I've been in other women's bathrooms and I've seen objects there that are specifically just for women. Rubber, blue, hose. Specifically meant for a woman.
I think you
Tampons?
need to take more smoking.
Okay. Well, my point is that that's weird.
Okay. Nah, yeah, and I if I walked into a men's room and I saw somebody trying to apply one, now that would really freak me out.
All right, that brings a whole nother question and changes the entire tune of the Happy Buds.
Okay, I'm sorry. I apologize.
Oh, no. That's not a sorry thing.
Oh, okay.
Because those two buds would be really happy together.
Okay.
So, next question.
I don't know what you're talking about.
What is the newest scam that you've been running into?
Newest scam. Wow. There was something where they were saying, I heard about this, calling up saying that you owe money for parking. That was it. Because the tolls are so much, getting called, your car was getting picked up, and you had to pay a certain amount for the ticketing.
Gotcha.
And even to the point of getting a letterhead with New Jersey Transportation on it, and they'll come and take a picture of your license plate in your driveway, but just a super close up, and include that picture with the mailing, and then they mail it to you saying you need to.
Wow. Did you just hear that, ladies and germs? You picked it up here at Happy Buds. So they're fraudulently providing a letter with your license plate to give you the impression that you're paying them, and instead you're paying probably a third party, and they're dropping it in. By the time you figure it out, you are done. Great.
So it's like, do I want to call and fight this, or do I just want to pay the
you just learned something today, Happy Buds.
Yes.
You just learned of a new scam to look out for, because first of all, who in the hell gets mail?
Yeah.
Right? So when you get mail, though, it's not like you used to, how you used to get mail and you really gave a shit about it. When you get mail now, it's either official business or bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
You ain't getting a letter from your Aunt Zilda.
Yeah.
She's not writing you. You're not getting a check from your grandma anymore. You know what I mean? That was good mail. Just saying. Mail nowadays is Thursdays you get garbage. And the rest of the week you get sparse stuff. And please come back to DirecTV every week. I don't understand why Verizon puts mail out. They have 50% of the customers. They have enough. Save on the advertising. Lower your prices. I'm not changing. We're good. I don't need your card every day. Do you get a lot of scams online when you're watching Facebook? Do you see air conditioning, vent cleaning, or car detailing?
Well,
or we'll
if I
this?
do, I usually don't.
No, but I
pay
mean, is it every 5 ads going down? Hi, I'll detail your car. Hi, I'll do this. I'll do that. We do this. But no local phone number. Please PM.
I think that's more of a Florida thing with the older, possibly
Really?
the older people.
You hear that?
I really don't get that much up here. And I know you're saying, oh, we're getting another scam or a business scam or this or anything.
Oh my goodness. I never thought of that being regional, because it's funny. I put in this thing, scammer beware, every time I see one. If I'm not an admin or a moderator of the group, because that's what that's what I do. I'm sitting there all day. But the thing is, when I blow one guy away, as you know, you get to blow them out of boom, 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 and that's how you find the shitheads. That's how, and some of them give me a smile, because sometimes I can't find these fuckers, and they're popping up, and they've been in this group for years and years and years, and then they just rear their ugly fucking head in another group that I happen to work with, and all of a sudden he's been in this group since 2017, fucking spamming away, but there you go, and you're like, oh, delete them, knock them out, and it's a sheer pleasure for me, because the groups that I'm pleasure to, that people trusted me to help administrate and grow with them. It is great when I can help blow away scumbag spammers. And the big ones down here are get your air vents, and they show like an English tutor with a Fiat in the driveway and some European van that we never have cleaning vents, and it's like PM us now for a price, no money up front.
It's like the super nanny car.
It's like, how, but some of them, the AI are making them a little better, but it's and then the second payoff is their names. It's like Edward von Johnston, Theodore Roosevelt,
the Theodore
Thomas Jefferson.
Yes, Thomas Jefferson.
MD. Oh yeah, Jason. Bob. Lee, Jen. Or yeah, bend over. And I just don't understand. Now I understand the concept, because they farm the work out. They spam your card. They say, oh yeah, boom, there's the work done. They pay them, boom. All right, and there's many ways that they rip you off. There's not just one way. But the people that are actually putting the posts up, they used to post them up and get lots of, like, you see the cars racing down the street, and then someone doesn't get killed, and all your friends, and you share it. And then what they did when it had hundreds and hundreds of thousands of people that would look at it, they changed the content and they sell a product. That's been stopped, but it still happens, as you can see. But that was the one way. I'm trying to figure out how these guys in Nigeria, or wherever the hell they are, sorry Nigerians if I've hurt your feelings, could be the weed, happy buds, let's forget man. But the whole point is that how did these fuckers put so many of these ads up, perpetually get invited to all these groups, one after another, and then as they're coming down, another wave, and a fucking another wave of these fuckers come. They're like ants. And then how do they make money? The guy's actually posting it. Sometimes, as soon as I see one, I'll message them right away with a video, and they're in a fucking village, and it's usually someone who's like 14 years old, and the phone's upside down, like they're hanging up from their freaking thing, just posting and posting. How are these fuckers making money? They're paying these fucking people to do it. Craig, answer that for me, please.
I'm going to say that it's got to be a business where they're just selling the subscriptions or selling the lists out to people.
Mr. X, I mean, do you know how far I'm trying to go deep? I mean,
do any of the people who are doing the scamming that way, how long do they last?
Well, it's a spray and pray approach, and they have these call centers and wherever they're at, and you got to realize that, like India, $400 a month.
Oh,
it's a decent salary.
You're living great.
Yeah, no, I remember when I went to India, it was the average salary was like $2 a day.
Now
And of
hold
course,
on.
I would turn around.
I
and
never knew he went to India, and that's
I
my
went
buddy.
to India. Yes, it was very.
When was
wonderful.
that?
This was probably about 20 years ago.
Really?
But the interesting thing was the average salary was like $2 a day, and I would turn around and be like tipping somebody $5 for doing something, and they'd be like, "Oh my god!" And then I had really good service after that.
Yeah. Lo and behold, they gave you a new outfit, a
Yeah.
thing on top of your
No,
head.
it was really
and-
nice. It'd be like, "Oh, here, I'll do your, oh, you have any laundry or something?" They'd take it down to the river and just do the whole thing, come back. I had stains in jeans that I brought with me to India that I would pay like $5, and they were out of my clothes, and it was like pressed.
So you
and
brought dirty
everything.
laundry with you. They fucking cleaned it. That's a stoner move. I love it. And you weren't eating
crazy.
gummies back then.
No, that was
You
just
should've.
crazy.
I can tell you this: 20 years ago, I was still smoking.
Oh, very good.
Mr. X is telling the newest scam.
I'm getting PayPal invoices.
Correct.
Where they send me an invoice and
Your product is shipped.
well, mine's not related to that. Mine's related to my business where I have to pay attention to make sure. I mean,
I spoof everything.
They pull the email address, and then they can see.
Oh, this shit looks great.
Businesses for email lists. As you know, I have multiple businesses, so it's kind of funny where I'll get appropriate PayPal invoices for that would be something for my business, and luckily I know what I'm doing. I mean, I know what I'm buying, and know, I'm micromanaging that, and I just report them, but it happens all the time. I mean, like one a day, which is just, I mean, I'm sure people pay it, some of my customers, it might get, a couple hundred invoices a day.
Boom, 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 boom.
They just
Oh, yeah.
Well, that's a bulber mentality. That's for a whole nother show.
deal years ago where American Express had wasted a whole bunch of my time on some stuff, and so I sent them an invoice
Oh, for your time.
for my time, right? $175 an hour for like 4 hours, and like 6 weeks later, I got a check
Oh, no shit.
to pay the invoice. I was laughing my ass off.
That's fucking awesome. You should bill your doctor every time you fucking sit there.
I'm not doing it. I'm done.
Oh, good.
I'm done. I won't go.
Good. Again, disclaimer. Okay. Again, I am so glad I came up with this disclaimer. We have somebody live. Who's that? Who's that? Hey, how's it going? So first of all, I want to thank Craig for coming tonight and coming in. And Craig, how's that gummy feeling right now? You're looking a little Chinese, and I like that. Oh,
No, it is. It's very nice, and I am a half dose kind of guy. I'm very lightweight, and so that's one of the benefits.
You don't have to explain to everyone your vigor. I've always known you to be a light middleweight.
Yeah, that's right.
And you are a lightweight, but I give you a little bit more than that. When I knew you had more hair, and that's another thing. If I could just eat more gummies and grow more hair, that would be good.
That's all right. But the food.
Let's tell everybody about a cause that you have. Any special event you got going on up there in beautiful Jersey? What you got?
Anything in New Jersey? I just got distracted by Debbie
Oh,
Diaz. Yeah,
Special
just
report.
right in.
Special report from Debbie Diaz coming in
Yes,
live with the.
Yep.
All right. Beep, 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 beep. The Debbie Diaz cam is on. We don't know what she's doing. You know what? Maybe she's puffing. She's
She
probably
doesn't have her
puffing.
mic on. There she is. Are on the floor. Yeah.
Don't disappoint us. We've been
That
waiting.
looks so stinking good.
So here's an update on the quesadillas. They are on the grill. What?
Whoa, that looks really good.
I'm getting the 5-second replay. So,
15 minutes.
oh shit, that's why Teo wants to wrap this shit up. He's like, I gotta go. He's like, I'm hungry.
That's really good.
Yeah,
Oh shit, got real.
they got real.
We need Mexican music. I knew someone was going to do that. They have to have another song. Close.
All right. I'll stop.
Debbie, so where are we at with this? Because we're going to shut down in about 5
I think how long do we have till it's done?
5 minutes.
About 5 minutes. We're about
Tune
5
back in 5 minutes. I'm going to shout everybody out and thank everyone for watching us and maybe discuss one other topic. So I give you 5 minutes. Tune us back in.
Bye.
Peace out. Fred,
Beautiful. That looked delicious.
I want to thank some people who support our show. First of all, Jem Bud and Sensei. We have her candle running in the back and her waxes, and you can't even tell that it's in here, and it hides the smell of that fantastic Mary Jane that I smoke. And hopefully all of you are smoking and enjoying. And I hope you enjoy this lovely night and spending time with us. First of all, I want to thank our engineer, Joanne Duran, my beautiful wife, engineer in the backbone of my life. I would like to thank Craig for coming in on the show and explaining to us why
I
he's still
really was very impressed with how everything came together. It's a really good, much better flow than I thought there would be. And
that's why you need those tampons in your bathroom.
That's exactly. Because you never know when something's just going to flow more than you think it is.
Correct.
I'm telling you, it's for blood news.
And Craig, how can people get a hold of you, and what cause do you want to talk about real quick? Because I know that
why would anybody want to get a hold of me?
Well, because you do a lot of good things for the community. On top
we do. You know what I do? I'm a program director for a group of parents that's called PEAK, Parents of Extraordinary Kids, and we do a lot of things with everybody from preschool to in their 30s and 40s with developmental disabilities, autism, the whole spectrum. And we do a lot of socialization programs, and we run a camp. We do all kinds of really cool stuff.
Let me ask you something. Do you have enough money to do all the things you want to do for those kids?
You know what? We've been very, very fortunate in working with the town. We can always use more donations, and we are a 501c3. So any donations are tax deductible. Right now, we're really, I don't want to say we don't need money, but yeah, we have pretty much all the money we really need to do. And there's a lot
think of that.
Corporate.
Think about that. You're making it work with what you have, which is great.
Yes.
Rather than saying, I need more, and
no, it's not that. It's what can we do with what we have.
Exactly.
And getting people to volunteer, and a lot of the local businesses up here in Mount Olive really help us out. We have Dragon's Den Taekwondo, and they offer classes for our individuals. We call them members. And we have, what's another thing? We have a yoga studio. They do a lot of things, which is really cool. And we have a dance teacher. She comes out in different locations.
How great is that?
We do all kinds of things.
And you also play music, which is cool. And
yes, I do. I'm getting back into it. Have some friends, which I think they were watching. I don't have a list of who's current there. But Jay and Matt.
I think you're just calling strangers' names out.
Okay, that's possible. But they just did a whole cool thing where Matt asked, somebody just asked me for guitar lessons in January. Davis. So I got back into it, and that was really good.
I take your, just remember Pete Townsend had a sponsor. So when you smash your guitar, realize you're going to have to get another one.
Yeah, I know. I'm not doing
it.
I'm not doing it. But thank you.
What type of music are you, what type of music are you doing?
Well, I do it blues based, but I do all kinds of different types.
Now, I heard your music the other day, part of it, but I heard it on my phone. I figured it would be better for me to hear it on my PC. I'm not going to lie. I didn't have time to hear the whole thing, but it sounded pretty good.
Well, thank you. No, it's all original stuff, so I don't do any covers.
I took you for a disco guy, straight up.
No.
Yeah, when I really, really, really was thinking ABBA with a little bit of Baroque. That was my feel when I got from you.
I'm so sorry you thought that.
I'm
more of like a Bowie, Adrian Blue.
Really?
Yeah.
Really? You kind of do look like Adrian Blue.
Yeah, thank you. I have a guitar just like his.
Does it play like his?
I would love to. I just got a new wah-wah pedal.
Good to hear. And that's
So,
another thing. As we are happy buds and we're getting a little older, we're able to embellish in our own selves for now and spend a
Yeah.
little bit of money on ourselves and take the time for, I've been taking, I play drums and I've been taking probably the past 3 to 4 years just to work on my craft and really enjoy the time that I have doing it. Mr. X here has a hobby, which I can't, he even does his hobby more than I do my hobby. And dedication to a hobby is great because it gives you a reason and a purpose to do it all. And it's so good to see you playing music. And maybe one day we'll collaborate and we'll
that'd be cool.
encapsulate everything into a song and that we've ever experienced together and discuss tonight.
Yeah,
and call it like, I don't know, the Craig and Howard song.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, baby. Yeah.
Who else we got over there watching us? The red light special will be going on in aisle 6. The red light special will be going on in aisle 6. Also, who else do we want to shout out? JD Coaching. She's got a fantastic coaching job, and she'll help you grow your business. Who else do we want to talk about? Coy Boy Landscape, which I have to say is not here tonight. Also, too, South Shore Sports Entertainment Magazine. Hey, Craig, if you wouldn't mind taking that link and sharing it in your list of friends and see how far it goes. I want to, Jesse the Comic, let me tell you, go check him out if you're in the Tampa, St. Petersburg, Central area here in Florida. He's a great guy. Like his page, share it to your friends. He puts up some clips that are funny as hell, and it's actually him. Someone you can he'll actually take your friend request. It's pretty sad.
That's really nice.
I mean, how great is it that and tell me this doesn't piss you off. You find out that, oh shit, I don't know, let's say fucking I'll pick someone that everyone like Robert Dern and Bruce Dern. It's like, wow, Bruce Dern's on Facebook. Let me check. And one of your friends is actually friends with him, but now we can't have any more friends, and you're like, fuck.
How did
Really?
that happen? I got chipped.
Exactly.
I could have done that.
This
I could have
guy,
been a contender.
This guy doesn't have enough friends yet, so you can still get on the ground floor of this comedian.
He needs friends.
Also, too, if you would not mind, if everyone watching could like our YouTube page and check us out on Facebook, like our page, tell your friends. The YouTube is subscribe at YouTube at Happy Buds Productions. And
Cool.
also,
Well, I have a question.
yes, question. Hold on a second. You, sir, on the computer. Yes.
Oh, me? Oh,
yeah.
Okay,
Yes.
Okay. Thank you.
Not that sir. The other sir on the computer.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Oh, yes, him.
Oh, me.
Yes.
Yes. What I'm wondering is,
Yes.
will these shows be shown on the
Yes.
YouTube?
If you have a tube,
Okay.
and then you tube it,
Yes.
then with the proper connection, you have the ability to watch this at any time. And I wish I had the prices right. Bum, bum, bum. Who else we want to shout out to? I don't know. There's just so many people. We love Apollo Beach. Now it's probably about 92 degrees. The sun's coming down. And we just want to say thank you, Mystery X. I really appreciate you coming out. And again, Craig, you.
No, thank you.
Jesse,
I hope
go
you
Bucks.
invite me again.
Excuse me. It's 87. That was a pretty good call, huh, Joe? Not bad, huh? Pretty good, eh? Good night, everyone. Yeah. This sucked. Yeah. Where's our nacho chick? Real quick, where's our nacho chick? She sucked. Yeah, but we don't have any nachos. Yeah.
71 here. 71.
Take it easy, everyone.
71.
71. What a great year. Horse with no name. Led
71
Zeppelin 2.
degrees up here.
Oh my gosh. I'm flipping back here.
I know.
My wife was born that year.
Wow. Oh my goodness. Well, you're younger than me.
Hey, good night.
I noticed that. I thought you were older.
And put the good night music out. So long, everyone. We'll see you next week. Hopefully we'll find Paul.
Thank you.
Paul, where are you? Come in, Paul. I'm looking for